back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of booktube content, including reading wrap-ups and reading vlogs. So if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, please follow my social medias that are linked down below. And without further ado, let's just get on with this video. Okay, so if you haven't guessed by the title, for this video I am going to be continuing book series that I'm in the middle of. So I'm currently in the middle of so many series, I can't tell you how many there is, and I keep adding to it, I keep bringing more series into the mix with that. So there's so many series in there, and I'm not getting anywhere near finishing them. Instead I'm just starting new ones and then having more to read. So I've chosen 3 books that I know I really want to get to at the moment as well for this video. So I'm going to show you what I'm reading. Let's just get on with it. We've got 3 books. And actually, surprisingly, I usually do more romance than fantasy because fantasy's a lot to get into. But I'm really in my fantasy mood right now. I really want to read a fantasy book, and there are 2 books I really want to read. So we've got 2 fantasy and a romance. Kind of dark romance, kind of not. But first of all, we got Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas. This is the 2nd book in the Throne of Glass series, and I am very excited to get into it. My friend Rena from Bookstagram literally wants me to read it so much. Anyway, I want to read this one. I'm very excited. This is, like I said, the 2nd book in the Throne of Glass series. So you're following Selena, how do you say it? Selena Sardovian. And at the end of the last book, you're following on from that. I don't actually know what happens in this book. Obviously, I haven't read it yet. One thing I will say is it's going to be a spoiler-free vlog. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to talk about any of these books because I don't want to give any spoilers. I feel like one of them is a bit one I can probably give a bit more away because it's not going to be like following the 1st book, if that makes any sense. You'll see. Then I'm going to be reading A Curse for True Love. Well, that's not then. I'm not doing it in the order I'm reading it because actually this is the book I'm going to be reading first. But we're going to be reading A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. This is the final book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and if you watch my 24 hours of reading, you will know I read A Ballad of Never After in that book video. And I absolutely fell in love with it. It was a 5-star read. I absolutely loved it, but it left it on a cliffhanger. So I was like, I need to read the last one. So I am going to be reading this one. I see you get point of views in this one, which is not what you usually get in the other 2. So it's going to be very different. I'm actually, why is it pen? I'm actually gonna start this literally when I finish this clip, whilst as an audiobook, whilst I do my book journal. And then finally, for the final book of this video, I'm gonna be picking up King of Pride by Anna Huang. I read King of Wrath a while back, not even a while back, but at the end of June, and I fell in love with that book like so quickly. I loved it, so I knew I had to pick up this one soon because it follows Kai and Isabella, and you see them in the 1st book, and it's like in that book I was like, I'm ready for the book, I'm ready for the book, I'm ready for the book. So I'm finally getting to it and I'm so excited. I love Anna Huang's writing anyway, so I have a high hope that I'm going to enjoy this book. Okay, we're 10% into this book. I only started it today, but to be fair, the first 3 chapters I listened to as an audiobook and I really enjoyed it. And I've just read Apollo's first point of view. I don't like this man. I just don't like him. Honestly don't know how I feel right now the way the book is, because I knew what it was going to be like because of what happened at the end of the 2nd book, and obviously that's still fresh in my mind because I literally read it a week ago. We'll say in the first 10% all we've got is not much, but like I can't say much because I don't want to spoil what happens at the end of the other book, so I really can't say much, but it kind of like is picking up where it left off. So if you've read the 2nd book, you know what I'm talking about. I want Jack back. I miss him. Okay, sorry, please avoid how bad I look. It's quite late. It's actually 12:10. I really should be sleeping, but I just need my energy to go down because I've been doing stage crews this week for a show and the kids are so good. But anyway, sounds really weird, but it's a kids show basically. It's the youth group of my Dram Jam group that I do, and I am doing stage crew for them. So yeah, but I'm just a bit tired now because it's not close by, and to be fair, if it was close by I'd be at the pub right now. Anyway, off topic. Curse to True Love. I'm only like 25% of the way through. We've just got to Jack's chapter, his first chapter, and I'm finally so happy to have him in it. There's a scene in the last chapter and I was like, is this him? Is this Jack's? Not sure. And now I'm just like, I want to continue reading but I need to go to bed. Okay, hello. Update on Curse for True Love, because I actually listened to a few chapters as an audiobook today when I was on the way to my hair appointment, and oh my god, it's getting good. The book is getting good. I wouldn't say I'm as gripped on it as I was with Better Than Ever After. I feel like, though, with Better Than Ever After, the reason I was a little bit more hooked on it is because obviously I was doing it for 24 hours of reading, which gave me that, like, I had to just sit and read. And I think if I just had to sit and read it, I might be a bit more hooked. But I am, like, I think the thing is I don't like Apollo. And we get a lot of Apollo chapters in this book now. And I'm like, I don't like this. It's not I hate it, I just don't like it. I am thoroughly enjoying this book, and I'm hoping while I tidy over and when I stick my headphones in and do an audiobook whilst I do that, I will get a good chunk of the way through this book, because I'm 39% of the way, so basically 40% of the way through it. And I'm just enjoying the story. We've had a Jack's chapter, which made me really happy. And all I can say is he's called himself the Archer. I don't want to say too much, but I will say that. And it just made me smile. And the way he is, I just love him. Okay, sorry, I'm not even ending the video. I'm finishing this book, as I always do finish books and talk about them at night. Let's turn this fan off, it's too loud. I for some reason do this and don't wait till the next day to talk about it, because I just can't. I'm too giddy and I'm too happy. I've just finished A Curse for True Love. I did read majority of it as an audiobook, I will be honest. I also feel like I look bad, so I'm just gonna take my hair down to make myself look a little bit more decent than I do. But we've just finished A Curse for True Love. Like I said, I read most of it as an audiobook, but did still read some of it physically, and I really enjoyed this book. I then also picked up the hardback when I finished this one, because this has a bonus epilogue in it, and I am so glad I kept it just up, because I actually really like the epilogue. And I'm sorry, but like, this cover is iconic. So I was gonna sell this because I was like, oh, I bought the paperback, but I'm actually going to keep it because, as mentioned in this video, I am planning to sort out one of my bookshelves, the only bookshelf I've actually got. So I might keep this to have on display because it's cute and I love it, and it's got a bonus epilogue. So yeah, I'm so happy that I finished this series. I can't believe how close to the second one I read this one, because I waited months to read the second one. So yeah. But I absolutely love this book. I think I loved the ending. I'm just so happy with how it ended, guys. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so giddy about it. I'm giving it a 4.5 stars. I think I just read it all physically. I think it would be lower rating. I think having the audiobook really helped. But I liked it. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it as much as I expected. As much as I loved Better Than Ever After. I didn't have that same feeling I had as I did for that book. We are going back into a Sarah J Maas universe, and we're going to be reading A Crowd of Midnight by the second book in the Throne of Glass series. Am I scared? Yes. Am I excited? Yes. Yeah, I'm very excited to get this book. So hopefully I'll start this tomorrow on my lunch break. I don't know if I'm taking this or going to take Fourth Wing, but we'll see. But we'll be starting this. This is also my book club pick for August. Okay, it's been a few days since I finished Curse for True Love, and we are now reading A Crown of Midnight. I'm actually about 20% of the way through the book so far, which is quite a good like chunk of the way through for the amount. I've been reading this, it's Monday, it's now Thursday, but Tuesday, get it right, Amelia. I've been reading it since Tuesday, which is 2 days, but I didn't read any of it yesterday. So I actually read quite a bit on Tuesday, and then I read a few chapters today so far. I'm like on chapter 12. I am thoroughly enjoying this book. Like, I am thoroughly enjoying being in this world, reading Selena's story and everything. I just can't tell you how much I love it. Obviously this is a spoiler free vlog, so I can't like talk too much and tell you too much because this is the second book in a series. However, I am really enjoying just the story, this world, and just Sarah J Maas's writing in general. I'm not loving Dorian. I'm not loving his cousin either, Roland or something like that. Oh god. Okay. Roland. His name's Roland. Not a fan of him. I love Cole. I'm like, but I'm seeing things on TikTok which is telling me I shouldn't like him, and I'm like, it's another Tamlin situation, I feel, and I'm a bit worried. But I'm excited. I literally only get to the start of it, but I'm excited to see what happens next. We've been introduced to a guy called Archer, and I'm like, who is this Archer guy? Because he seems important, and I'm like, I'm excited. I'm really happy to be getting into this book. I forgot this was on when I was trying to sort you out. Oh my god. Hello, update time, because I haven't updated you for a while. We're nearly at the 50% mark of Crown of Midnight. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really getting close to being fantasied out because I read Curse of True Love. What did I read before Curse of True Love? I don't remember, but I read A Curse of True Love, and I read Fourth Wing, and I'm now reading this one. That's like 3 fantasy books in a row. I usually do 1 fantasy book, then a bunch of romance, and then another fantasy book, and then a bunch of... I've just done fantasy. I think I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm like, I need a break. I want my happy romances back. And like the temptation to not do King of Pride and do Hot House Flower is very much there. But I also don't think I'm ready for that. But then I'm also thinking maybe go to Yours Truly instead. Because I might change my last book for this video, but I'm not sure. However, I'm currently reading Crown of Midnight, and I'm halfway through nearly, and I am very much obsessed with what is going on right now. Cole and Selena I love. I don't think I'm meant to love Cole. I think I've seen somewhere people don't like him, and I have a feeling something's going to happen over the course of the book or over the series for me not to like him. But right now I love him with Selena. Something's happened to Dorian. I can't really say because it'll be spoilers, but oh my god. But what has just happened at the end of the chapter that I've just read, I'm like, oh no, I'm not sure I'm ready to continue reading. I'm on chapter 20, about to start chapter 23. And yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm ready to continue reading. Okay, I'm just going to give you an update before I charge this camera. I'm still halfway through Crown of Midnight. I'm not giving up on it. I'm not even DNFing it. Like, I'm loving it. I'm just doing 2 books at once because we are running out of time. When I say running out of time, I've got a kind of schedule that I'm trying to follow, and if I don't follow it, then I'm going to be behind on Bookmas because I need to get all of it. I know what I'm doing. I've read it plan. But I was getting stressed last night, so I decided I'm going to pick this book up as an audiobook so I can get stuff done and listen to the book, because this happens, I actually do this all the time, so I can get stuff done whilst listening to the audiobook. So, but Crown of Midnight is not an audiobook on Spotify, so it just makes sense that I start this one because it is an audiobook on Spotify. So I'm about to start that now. And I'm quite excited. This is Kai and Isabella's story, and you got hints of them in King of Wrath, and I was so excited for the story from like their second interaction. Okay, update already on King of Pride, because we already made it to 10% of the way through with the audiobook, and I actually am really enjoying it. Like, I knew I was going to because I was so excited for Kai and Isabella's story. I was so excited to hear about Kai. I was so excited to hear about Isabella. And it's kind of like it's forbidden romance at the moment. Like, forbidden that they shouldn't, because he's technically her boss. He's the CEO. And I don't know if he's her boss or if that he's just... Oh no, he has membership at the club that she works at. So he's like off limits. So it is still forbidden romance. And honestly, this is so good. I don't know what it's got in it, but like, I just want to know what's going to happen. Like, I want them to get this over. Like, the little moments. There's a moment where Isabella was playing a piano. I don't think this is a spoiler. And Kai was just watching her and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. This boy, which I am loving. We're halfway through. I'm hoping within the next few days I can finish this. I'm reading it on Kindle because I'm finding it easier and quicker to read. I haven't read any today. I was meant to read some on my lunch break. Did I? No. I got distracted. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get some done on one of my lunch breaks. I'm going to try and read tonight anyway. Okay, so I've just finished this book, so I think I need to actually have a chat with you before my battery dies about this book. I haven't processed like anything about the ending of this book. Also, I'm currently eating my breakfast, so please just ignore the fact that I'm trying to get through this hefty amount of oats. But I have just finished this book, and can I just tell you, I don't think I'm quite prepared. Well, no, I'm not prepared for the next book. I also don't know which one to read next. Do I read Assassin's Blade next? I feel like that would be the perfect time to read it now, or do I go into our file, or what? Because the PDF that I was using to follow was saying do Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Arrow of Fire, then Assassin's Blade. However, the order you get it, I feel like makes more sense. So I think I'm just going to do it next. Assassin's Blade. I don't know. But oh my god, that ending. I can't say too much because I don't want to spoil the series. It only is like a book in of a 8-book series, but I don't want to spoil the series. But oh my god, that ending. I was hooked on this book throughout a lot of it, but like the ending of this book, what we just found out. I mean, I kind of had suspicions, but I just didn't know, and oh my god. This was so action-packed. There was so much to it. I can't tell you too much. I really can't tell you too much because I don't want to spoil the series. But oh my god, Cole, how do you say his name is? Still not sure how I feel about him. Like, I loved him and Selena when they had their moment, but like, I'm not sure how I feel about him. I love Selena. I think she's just so strong and she works hard. I just love her. Dorian, I'm not sure. I find him a little bit of a sappy prince who's just like running after the girl, but I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind in the next 6 books. Who knows? But I really loved it. I think I'm going to give this book a 4.5 stars. I think because it took me so long to actually read it, I think I can't give it a full like 5 stars. I don't think I have that feeling. It doesn't give me a 5-star feeling either, but I do have that. It is a very good book and I really do enjoy it. So 4.5. So now I need to finish King of Pride. I'm obviously halfway through that book. Hopefully we'll finish that one today because I need to do my wrap up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm so happy I've actually read Crown of Midnight. I honestly can't tell you how I just can't stop thinking about it. I mean, I've only just finished it, but like, what even happened? A lot happened. Hello. Okay. Oh my god. I feel like I haven't spoken to you for a while. I did speak to you this morning when I talked about Crown of Midnight. However, we've got 25% left of King of Pride. I have listened to the whole thing as an audiobook and I'm quite happy with that. I haven't got any time lapses of me reading this book, but it's okay. I'm not ashamed or anything. I actually really enjoyed the audiobook. I think it's really helped me get through it. I know some people don't believe that if you listen to an audiobook it's classed as reading, but if you're still consuming the content, yeah, it is classed as reading. So yeah, I've just listened to the audiobook quite a bit this morning actually, after finishing Crown of Midnight, because I did it to change my bedding, because honestly, can I tell you, my bedding hadn't been changed in about 2 months. I can't remember the last time I even changed it, so I needed to do that. I've been taking some pictures of my Bookstagram, which I'm really happy with. They're really cute, so I'm really happy I've done that. Also, look how cute this mug is. I am thoroughly enjoying this, as I've said. Kai is just immaculate. I'm just obsessed with him, and I'm obsessed with Isabella. We've just found out some like crazy stuff that happened in her past relationship, and I kind of want to say anything because I don't want to spoil, but she dated a guy who was being unfaithful to his wife, and that's as far as I'm going to give. But they are just everything to me, and I feel like I still think there's going to be a third act breakup. We've got 25% left to go, and I'm like not sure how it's going to go down because of what has happened just now in the last chapter, but I'm a bit concerned and a bit worried. Okay, we've just finished 2 books in one day, guys. I've just finished King of Pride. I'm keeping this in there because I need to count the last few pages for my another video that I'm doing. But we've just finished King of Pride. Guys, I can't tell you how much I love this book. Oh my god. I actually can't quite comprehend how much I actually loved this book. I loved Kai and Isabella, the third act breakup, like the way the breakup happened. As much as like it didn't have to happen, I don't think it needed to, but also it wasn't kind of that annoying like miscommunication trope or cheating or anything. And it's not, I mean, I hate cheating tropes anyway, but it wasn't anything like miscommunication, like that's the third act breakup, or like, you know, he said something, it was literally, it was a reason that in some ways was a good reason, but in some ways I still think didn't need to happen, but like at the same point I didn't hate it. Like I was rooting for them to get back together, and I'm just so happy. I love this book. I actually didn't think I was going to rate it 5-star. I thought, oh, I think it won't be up, but I actually think this is a 5-star read for me. I loved this book so much. I loved Kai and Isabella. I'm loving this book. I can't wait to get to the next ones now. I think I've got 2 more on my TBR card because there's only 4 out at the moment. I think it's King of Greed and King of Sloth, and I'm so excited to get to them. I read 3 books for this video. And I literally am so happy that we've been doing a continued series video again, because it is getting me through the series, especially the fact that I could have left the Throne of Glass series on hold for ages, but I didn't. I picked another one up. First of all, though, we read Curse for True Love, which is the final book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, and oh my god, I loved this book. I didn't love it as much as Ballad of Never After, but I did really enjoy it. I'm pretty sure I read most of it as an audiobook. I really embraced my audiobooks this year. I also, when I was reading it from the physical book, the paperback book, not the hardback, but I have got the hardback. I did read like the extended epilogue, the exclusive edition epilogue in this book because I wanted to see it. I gave this book a 4.5. I enjoyed it, and then we read Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas. Gave this 4.5. I won't talk too much about it because I literally finished it today and spoke about it today. And then finally we've read King of Pride, which I gave a 5-star. So that is it. That is the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and without further ado, I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye!